Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Thought I'd start the day off with an early morning blog. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Uh, I have a Q&A video blog for you today. Some very interesting, funny questions this round, so I hope you enjoy it. Gregory in Beverly Hills writes, from a performance and dietary standpoint, can you list your three favorite whole food proteins and three favorite carbohydrates? Absolutely. For proteins, I love egg whites for ease of use and preparation. My other two would probably be seared yellowfin tuna, steaks, of course, and I like the expensive cuts of New York strip. For carbohydrates, my favorite is definitely old-fashioned oatmeal, not the instant stuff in a packet. It's easy, and I can eat it any time with any meal, for me anyway. For the other two, I like whole grain rice and whole grain pastas. Now I know a lot of people love sweet potatoes, but in my case they tend to lead to a little bloating, so I usually avoid them. John in Fort Worth writes, "Hey Boyd, congrats on your condition at the Lackland. I was there to see my sister do bikini, and I thought your condition was amazing compared to the other heavyweights, and was very surprised that even after competing and a very tough day, you were willing to chat with me and my friend about preparation. You mentioned that you always drink Salvation Extend during cardio and lifting. Can you elaborate on why, and are you going to compete again anytime soon?" Hi, John. Hey, thank you for the very kind comments. I definitely appreciate it. When you're dieting, the primary key, in my opinion, is to maintain whatever lean body mass you have. That's before you start thinking about losing fat. When your body runs out of glucose for energy, carbohydrates, and in a dietary state, you usually are pretty depleted on carbohydrates. Your body will break into muscles to create glucose by metabolizing the three amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, and valine, also known as the branched chain amino acids. Of course, a branched chain amino acid product like Extend keeps levels topped off, so to speak, and preserves what levels already in the muscle. A side note to that, the Extend lemonade is actually very tasty, so it's almost kind of like a reward during intense dieting. As far as me competing again, I've been contemplating the September time frame, but I may take a shot at a light heavyweight title in a bigger show in October. Although I do stay about 235 or 240 in the off season, I think I compete better at about 198. I am doing a bench press competition next month, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I can do uh, about 2.5 times my body weight. I'm looking forward to it. Dean in Virginia writes, "Hey Boyd, you do a good job keeping up with this blog. You obviously spend a lot of time training other clients. You do have to work out and eat, which takes time. You've also mentioned you have a small son. How do you pack all this in 24 hours?" Hey Dean, thanks for writing. First off, I do not waste time. I prioritize everything and I get the important stuff done. I mean, I don't wait for time. I make it, even if that means getting up a little earlier or staying up a little later. Finally, and this question actually made me laugh, but I do appreciate it. Dana in Chicago. "Hey Boyd, what do you think of Jillian Michaels and the product line she's come out with? Do you think her videos are any good?" First off, I'll have to be honest. I've never watched any of her videos. I don't know Miss Michaels personally. I just know the B-rated actress that she is on that show. Biggest Loser, of course, and I know it's a mega hit. I know a lot of people love it. From what I can tell, my opinion is she probably doesn't know the difference between the amino acid leucine and Tylenol. Again, I know the show's immensely popular, but I've seen a lot of things she's had her trainees do, and from a safety and from a form standpoint, she's pretty sloppy. As far as her videos and supplement lines go, I can't blame her for riding her fame, of course, but even people like Jake, Tony Little, and Richard Simmons have sold thousands of vehicles for what they're worth. Uh, it's early and I have a lot to do today, so I'm going to close now. Anyway, keep the questions and answers coming. I really enjoy the contact with readers. Everyone have a great day and make today perfect. Thanks a lot.